Hi, Alana. I'm going to give you some feedback on your student portfolio. I started week 2, just because week 1 was solid, and so I'm assuming you've made some changes. So you gave yourself a very detailed evaluation. You have got the information literacy document, which is what I asked, and then you have your reflection, and I'm seeing it on the side here. Which is good. And then you actually put in your debate, which was nice. And then your in contribution. Um, so that's solid. And then you have your community contribution. I see the project here, and it's a career discovery chatbot, which you have a small plan for. And then yeah, it looks like you spent minimal time on that. So I guess I would say you're at an A minus. It's just that's the area the personal project is a little bit weak, but the other entries are fine. You've got an A here, giving yourself justification. Um, you don't have to use the self-grading guide, but I would suggest that you think about that when you give yourself a final grade for the course, because you want to overwhelm me with evidence of how well you've done. You've got the Gen AI activity here, and you played with, and then yeah. So it looks like you looked at a resource there, which was fine. And then you've got your reflection here, which is good. Now your personal project, probably again is, let me just see, maybe there's weekly updates on there. I'm just going to expand it here. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So here I see the steps. Okay, so this is better there. Okay, that's what I'm seeing now. So I didn't miss this. Okay, you got your project vision. Okay, and then your conversation framework that you're going to with the coach, which is good. And the complete MVP blueprint. Life skill coach, conversation, take questions. Okay, so this is very, very detailed. Okay, so I definitely think, and then you haven't got the chat part yet. I'm wondering what tool you're going to use. Um, Purpose, okay, define features, just going through this. Expand, prototype, build in voice flow. Okay, you're going to use voice flow. Interesting. Okay. So that goes back. So you're definitely at an A quality there. You've got a good prompt for what you're doing now that I understood, because I missed that up there. Sorry, up here. That's your reflection there. And okay. Okay, so that's solid. Got your contributions there. And well, okay. And then your prompt, which is good. You don't have to put that stuff in, but that's lovely. I can make it smaller. And then you have your resource. So you're A plus, to be honest. Didn't do a self-evaluation here, which is fine. Got something in notebook here, and it's facts. So let me just copy that link to see if that will go into my notebook. My suspicion is you don't have an account, and therefore you can't share anything. And I'm wrong. I'm looking at here. You've created video, so I see the evidence there, which is great. and you have your prompt there, your weekly progress on your project, and that's fine. That's great. You missed this class for 6, so normally you would just complete tasks noted in video at top of the lesson. And that's going to get rid of this. Uh, so at the top of lesson 4, there's a video, and that'll tell you what to do. You put a contribution in here. So without that, that's sort of you're at a solid A for sure. You've got the deep learning here, and so that's good. Okay, that's helpful. You've got your activity prompt, although you don't need to use that anymore. You can do any prompt you wish. Okay, those are really solid reflections. And week 5, personal project. Okay, it's a cursory update, but that's okay. You're just telling me where you're at, which is fine. You've got your weekly in-class contributions, and you're putting another resource. You don't have to keep putting resources, so you've done your resources now, so you don't need to do that. I left for vacation, did not work on my GenPoint. Okay, so that's fine. No worries. Wasn't in class, so that's the same thing as above here. Complete tasks. If you're going for an A plus, because it's important to finish like review what we did in class. So that's fine. But this one, I'm just going to put here on lesson 6 because that's kind of important. You've done the activity though, and FigJam. Okay, that's good. And then your reflection. And again, you don't need to do any more resources here. And then you're working on 7. And I'm just going to make life easier for you. So now you are done, and you don't have to do any more community contributions. So I'd say you've missed a couple of classes, so you're somewhere, you're kind of in that A minus to A plus region. Your work is really, really good. It looks like you're making good progress on your project, and so well done. And I know it's tough to catch up, but you did, and I respect that. And onward and upward.